Hey guys, it's Khamar. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a meal prep for the week, plant-based edition type of video. Getting a lot of questions on how I eat now, you know, how it is that I maintained weight loss and just how I just eat in general as being plant-based.
Before we meal prep, we have to head to the grocery store. I always start by making a list that consists of ingredients that roughly make around 2 to 3 meals. I primarily focus all my grocery shopping in the produce section. This is where all the whole foods will be located, such as your fruits and your vegetables. People often confuse the term vegan and plant-based. Although the terms can be used interchangeably, there's a difference between the two. Being vegan is a complete lifestyle. Vegans do not consume anything that comes from an animal, but being plant-based is just a diet, where an individual, such as myself, mainly consume foods that originate from plants. I like to define my breakdown as a 90-10 split. 90% of the time, I eat fruits and vegetables, the other 10% being wiggle room for the occasional dairy like ice cream or cheese. A plant-based diet may vary from person to person, and for me it wasn't an overnight switch, and neither should it be for you.
Not be a grocery store trip without getting my favorite chips. Boys, if you know, you know. These chips are it. Just looking for like a low calorie option for rice. Cauliflower rice is going to be your go-to. These, you guys, low in calorie. The whole bill came up to $68. Yep, $68. You can't beat that. And that's because I mainly shop in the produce sections. I know people think that being plant-based is expensive. I only say it's expensive when you are like transitioning and you're trying to negate the stuff that you used to eat, like the meat and stuff, fake meats and the Beyond meats. That's when it can get expensive. But once you get acclimated to the plant-based lifestyle, you're supposed to be shopping on mostly the outskirts. So I mainly shop in the produce section, which is why my bill is so low, but I can make a lot of meals. What should I call this video? I don't know. This video is gonna be a plant-based meal prep. Let's do that. Today we're gonna make a few different things. I'm starting with a like balsamic Mediterranean chickpea salad that I seen on TikTok. Go follow my Instagram page for my plant-based food at High Class Vegan on Instagram, okay? So make sure you guys go check that page out.
The ingredients you'll need for the chickpea salad is multicolored peppers, 2 cans of chickpeas, 2 avocados, 2 lemons, 1 red onion, cucumbers, balsamic vinegar, onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. I always start by washing my vegetables with baking soda and vinegar. After your vegetables are washed and clean, you want to finely chop your vegetables. Also, if you're unable to get multicolored peppers, 1 color pepper will do.
Look at all the colors. You don't have to use multicolors. Like I said, it's up to you. You eat your veggies when it's more colorful. You hear me? When it's more colorful, you eat them. You basically want everything chopped up finely, so that way you don't have no big pieces, but just chop it up finely. That's how it should look.
So the avocados that I picked up from the grocery store were more on the riper side, but it is preferred that you have avocados that aren't so ripe, so that way it holds up better in the fridge. After you've chopped up the vegetables finely, you can now add the juices of 2 lemons. After you've done that, you want to now rinse and drain the 2 cans of chickpeas and add it to the bowl. So I did get this original recipe from TikTok, like I said, but TikTok, unfortunately, is no longer with us. Rest in peace, TikTok. She was so young. She didn't deserve to die like that. But I will leave the creator's information in the description box as well as on the screen. And if I can find the video on her Instagram page, I will definitely tag it below.
See that right there? That's gonna be for me. All right, you guys, so we made balsamic Mediterranean chickpea salad. Now we're gonna make some oven pan broccoli. I have a little bit of the peppers that I cut up for the salad there. I'm gonna use in here. I'm also gonna do like some tofu. A lot of people are scared about eating tofu. It really just takes the flavor of whatever you season it with. So if you wanna season it like chicken, season it like chicken. You wanna season it like beef, season it like beef. However you season it is gonna take the flavor of it. You just wanna make sure that you cut this open, drain it out, and then you compress it with the paper towel to get all that excess water out. I'm gonna season it to my liking, throw this all in a pan. We're gonna preheat the oven, 375. I'm gonna preheat that now with you guys. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna like split it up in my dishes and show you guys what's what, okay? All right, you're gonna preheat that oven. But after you preheat that oven, we're gonna work smarter, not harder. Make sure you get you a nice good sized pan that you can put in the oven. Put down some foil paper. So that way when we're done seasoning and prepping up our vegetables and tofu, we're ready to put this in the oven, okay? You see how we making sure everything's, yeah, that's what we like to do. I'm not gonna wait. Let's make sure everything's good. I like to be in and out the kitchen. I don't like to stay in the kitchen too long, okay? My meals don't take that long to cook. I shouldn't be taking that long to prepare. Everything's washed. As you can see, we have our washed broccoli here. I'm just gonna cut off the main stem. I really don't, listen, not a chef. I just do what works for me in my kitchen. You do what works for you in yours. I'm just cutting off the stem there, and I'm gonna go in and kind of cut it like this. But I'm not gonna leave them that big. I'm gonna go in and cut it a little smaller as well. So just cutting it off, the vine, some things are falling off. That's okay, my counters are clean. You see how some of them are big there? I'm gonna go in, let me get my other pan, 1 second. So, like I said, I'm gonna cut these a little smaller. So like that, cut that in half instead of that being that so big. Like this, cut that in half. I could probably even cut that, not that one. Cut this one more time too. There you go. This one, I'm just gonna cut off that stem there. This one, I'm gonna cut off the stem as well. And kind of go in and cut it in half. All right, so add in those peppers. You do some all-purpose. Not too much of this though. This is salt. Everything's coated with the seasonings that we put on there and the olive oil. You want to make sure everything's not like crowded, or just leave it a little bit flat so that way everything can cook evenly. I am going to leave some space here. It's just because I am going to put the tofu on the same plate. Okay, so the veggies might finish first, but I like to put them all on one dish. Okay, so all that space is going to be for the tofu there. So it's still a lot of excess on there. He's gonna take the paper towel and just press it down. You can press it down harder, but if you don't mind it being squished, but because I want to do like chicken type of steak today, or tofu type of steak, I'm not gonna press it down too much to where it breaks the form, okay? So I'm just gonna do that. Just get all the excess out. As you can see, we're already starting to get some breakage, so I'm already like breaking. I'm gonna do like cubes today. Do like cubes. This is the extra firm tofu, so it may crumble on you. I want to do like cube type pieces because I could put this on salad. I could put this with rice. I can do a whole bunch of stuff with it. So it is falling apart on me. Don't mind that. I'm gonna try to not agitate it too much. I'm gonna put a little bit of Sazon, not too much, just to give it to some color. Now I'm gonna go on with the OG combo. These two. I was gonna go with a little looser. The cornstarches is gonna make it crisp up in the oven. A little bit of this. And that's what we got. Some of them did crunch up, but it's gonna bake up really nice. It's our one pan, one sheet. Throw this in the oven. The vegetables might cook up first, but that's fine. I usually take them out and then let this cook up some more. So I like these a little more crispier than these. But that's what we do. We're gonna throw this in the oven now. All right, so after the 35 minutes, this is how everything's looking. Let me take it out for you guys. All right, so here's how everything is looking. My vegetables are done, but I'm gonna put my tofu back in for another like 35. $35 minutes is up. As you can see, doesn't look like meat to you? Little meat chunks. And I also went on top and just put some Italian seasoning on there. But there you go, nice and crispy. Now let me show you how I'm gonna plate everything. All right, you guys, so this is the setup that we have here. As you guys remember, we made that big balsamic Mediterranean chickpea salad. Huge bowl of that. That can be with wraps, salads, bowls, whatever I want to do with that. I have that throughout the week. I work in a hospital, so I work like 12-hour shifts. So this is going to be my lunch for tomorrow. I have some of that Mediterranean salad, the tofu, the broccoli, a little bit of this, the hummus. If you guys remember, that's the hummus that we bought in the grocery store. This is gonna be for shift 2. I have some tofu, some broccoli, and I'm gonna use it to make a bowl. So I'm gonna use some of this, and I may put it with either some more hummus or some of the dressing that I'm gonna show you guys a little later. Now, day 3. This is gonna be some leftover broccoli. I have the salad that we bought. I'm gonna cut up some cherry tomatoes, and then this is a good avocado dressing, lime dressing if you guys are looking for it. It's by Primal Kitchen. Pretty good, clean ingredients, not too bad, not too shabby. So I'll use some of this. So I'll make a salad that 3rd day. And then I have left over this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might go to the store again, get some wraps, put it in a wrap. I have French fries again. Remember, I never used those. I can do something with that. There's endless options with this. But this is the setup that we're working with right now. Okay, this is how I kind of meal prep for the week per se, or just meal prep in general as somebody that's on a plant-based diet. So I just came back from a bagel shop that I found out that's near me. And you guys, like, look at that. Look at that. Cheddar bagel with egg, cheese, hash brown, and avocado. That, you guys, I love this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera. I'm going to wash all my fruits and vegetables. I guess it's gonna be more of a vlog style. I thought I was gonna do like talking. Being plant-based, I don't have to shop as much, nor is my grocery store bill expensive. Because mostly you're supposed to be shopping the outskirts of the grocery store where all the fruits and vegetables are. If you're going to be easing into being plant-based, obviously you want to start with, the stuff that you're comfortable with, like the fake meats and stuff, but that's not really my thing. That's how I started, but now being more experienced, I like to stick to more whole foods and natural foods, which is why I look the way I look. Can we talk about it? You want to wash your fruits and veggies until your water is seeping through it and not like over it, if that makes sense. I'm gonna see if I can show you. All right, I should have showed you guys before I washed this. But you see the difference between this one, how it's nice and green, compared to that waxy coating. You want to wash this off. So this one kind of got more baking soda and vinegar, so I'm gonna wash this one again. Any of my Caribbeans watching, my grandma made sorrel. This is the last of it. So cheers to you and yours. Happy New Year's. Sorrel. That nice. I like to have choices. Like when I go to a restaurant, I order a whole bunch of stuff, so that way I can pick from this, pick from that. I can do the same thing when I do my meal prep. So I just put all these in one pan. You got the broccoli here, the soy type of veggies here. One sheet, one pan. Not that hard, okay guys? I'm looking at my camera. This DJI is so cute. Anyway, one sheet, one pan. Put it on a pan, put it in the oven for about 40 minutes. Let it cook up. You have a meal. You can pick and choose, mix and match, all that good stuff. I'm gonna do the other pan with the squash, chickpeas, and tofu because this pan's already full. Yeah, so for your chickpeas, I like to wash them off and drain them from whatever they're sitting in. This is the low sodium chickpeas by Nature's Promise. Whatever chickpeas you have in your grocery store. My closest grocery store to me is Shop and Stop, sorry. So I just take whatever I can, man. You gotta work, do the best of what you got. Okay, do the best of what you got and what's in your budget. And peas and like canned stuff can be really good if you know how to cook them. Like I said, drain that. I have a drainer here, as you guys can see. I'm gonna wash them off with some cold water here. Just throw it on the pan. Throw it on the pan, baby. Throw it on the pan. With this now, I'm gonna cut it this way. Ooh, this is gonna be hard. This one's a big one. It's gonna be hard to cut, you guys. Let's see if I can cut it with this knife. I might need to bring out my chopper. Every Jamaican household have one of these for the chicken. Might have to bring out one of this. Be careful, you guys. Don't try to say, oh, you see how it work up now? And then you can just easily, yep, right through it. You see? All right. So now you have two halves. These guts that you see in here, scoop those out and then throw a little bit of olive oil on this so that way it can soften up. You can season it as well. Throw a little 2 bits of olive oil in them. I'm gonna use my hands because I don't have a brush. And then I'll season it afterwards. So I'm gonna take my hands, get the olive oil on this. It just helps it soften the noodles and stuff. So that way, oh, that's our oven preheating. Our oven's don't forget to preheat your oven to about 375, y'all. As you can see, we got our two pans here. We got these two squashes. Putting them down like that. Ooh. Hold on. We gotta make some space for this. Here's what we're working with. Chickpeas, tofu, squash, broccoli, peppers. Like I said, I don't mix them, I keep them separate. So that way I can mix and match, choose what I want to eat today, choose what I don't want to, put them all together later if I want to, and mix them together later. The oven's already preheated for 375. Put these in the oven, let them bake for about 40 minutes, or you can watch it. The only thing that might take a little long is either the squash and the tofu, but as they come, I'll continuously check them. Oh, I don't want this broccoli to burn up. Let me take that up. There you go. All right. So, put these in there, let them cook. Give about 45 minutes, and then we'll double check on them, see if they're good. So, I'm glad that I'm finally doing kitchen content. I was scared to do it for a while because I don't live on my own, so I don't have my own kitchen. You know, like I don't live on my own, like I live with my family, so you know, they have their own aesthetic. I'm a Caribbean family. They have their own little vibe in the back, as you can see. But I can't let that stop me. I gotta remember that I started YouTube on my phone in my bedroom, taking videos in my bedroom in high school. Like, I can do that and make it here. I can do this and make content. So what I'm doing right now is doing the best with what I got. Doing the best with what I got. That's all I can do until I can get what I need and what I want. That's somebody's message. You do the best with what you have until you can get what you want and what you desire. That's somebody's word. My investment for 2025 was this camera. It was about like $600 and some change for the Creator Studio kit. I invested in this camera because I want to start doing like content, like for real. And this camera is like so convenient. It's so tiny, so small, can get so many angles. I have a connector, like a magnet piece. You guys are on the microwave, like it's just, I'm able, yes, it can track. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just a one-stop shop. And it can also do content like vertically. So if I want to do content for like reels and stuff, I can do that, which I love. I'm just cleaning up. So get ready to see me on your screens a little bit more in 2025. This year, 2025 coming up, I'm going at it. I'm hitting it with the, like, what can I do? You know, I might even do one of these too. I don't know how to feel. I'm not on that strongest soldiers list this year. I refuse. All right, you guys, so here's what we're working with. This is about 25 minutes in. As you guys can see, it's almost done. 4 little scoops of butter, not too much. That's gonna get cooked, so about another 10 minutes for these. I'm gonna take out the chickpeas. Chickpeas are done already. These are done. And then I'm gonna flip over the tofu as well.
So to make the pesto sauce for the spaghetti squash, I did not have coconut milk, but it is preferred. So all I had was heavy cream, and that's what I decided to use.
That look good.
Yeah, it's pesto pasta with squash, broccoli, and tofu.
What?
This is squash.
Yeah.
You have tofu, broccoli, and peppers. Want this?
Yes.
Yeah. So this ready? Just mix it up. It's like Alfredo, but low calorie. And it's good. That right there? Yes. So, as you guys can see, that's kind of what I eat in a week. Give me this video a thumbs up, like, share, comment if you guys really like this video and you guys want me to make more videos like this. I'm more than happy to share this part of my life, just so that way it can inspire someone or just probably make somebody make better food choices. Or if you're curious about what a plant-based eater eats like, you know, I know so many people are like, you know, what do I eat? Where do I start? I'll be more than happy to bring you guys along the journey. So we went over it. Let's go over a review. We went over a grocery haul. We went over recipes, a little bit of recipes. And yeah, so just let me know down below if you guys are feeling this type of content. I'm more than happy to make this type of content. But as you guys can see, I'm in my jammies. I'm getting ready to just kind of go upstairs and study a little bit. That is it for this video. Like I said, give this video a like and thumbs up. We're signing off.